The way history is taught in school is designed to brainwash children into believing that America is a uniquely evil place, and they do it by teaching history through a Marxist lens. So take the Iroquois. Schools will teach about the Six Nations, the political system, the matriarchal structure of their society, the longhouses, spirituality, which are all really cool things and they should definitely be taught. But what really interests me is what they don't teach. So most of you went to public school, and if I were to bring up the Erie, the Susquehannock, and the Huron, would you know what I was going to say next? That during the Beaver Wars, the Iroquois took out upwards of 90% of them. Now, what do you call it when one group of people takes out 90% of another people? You know, and I know, but for some reason, we're not allowed to call it that. And that's because the history in school is taught through a Marxist lens. So everything has to be framed as the oppressed versus the oppressors. And some people are victims and other people are oppressors. And whoever the Marxists decide are the victims could never take responsibility for anything, because the framing of that ideology requires that the oppressors are always responsible for everything. And history is taught this way in schools because it allows them to brainwash the students and makes dividing and conquering society much easier, with the ultimate objective of turning America's children against the Declaration of Independence, the US Constitution, and the Bill of Rights. And this is why I write books on the First Amendment, the right to bear arms, and it's why I teach courses on the Bill of Rights, the Iroquois, Intro to Propaganda, and topics like real US civics, because we owe it to our kids to teach them real history and how the world really works. Check out my private homeschool community. And Cubs to Bears, books, classicallearner.com.